Look at my eyebrows. Look, this one like disappears and this one just keeps going. Hey everyone! CNU's main core values include providing outstanding academic programs, encouraging service and leadership, and providing opportunity for all of us that attend CNU. Today, I'm just going to focus on that leadership core value, and I'm going to talk about my experience with the President's Leadership Program. Disclaimer, I did drop the PLP program at the end of my freshman year, but it did help me enormously during my freshman year and gave me a great start to college. My first night at CNU, I went to dinner with somebody that I met during SLAP week, my roommate, and somebody they had met during SLAP week. So SLAP week really opened up the door for friendships to begin during my freshman year. It also gave me some sense of guidance during my freshman year, as I was undeclared in a major and I just didn't know what I was gonna do. I'm gonna let you know what it feels like to be asked what you're studying or what you're majoring in when you have no idea what you're gonna do. That impending sense of doom that you keep pushing away to the back of your mind all of a sudden comes hurtling at you at the speed of light, and you can no longer ignore your responsibilities. So with PLP, it felt really nice to say, yeah, I don't really know what I'm gonna major in, but I do have a leadership minor. It gave me a little path to go down to that eventually diverged into a much bigger path that opened up my academic life and gave me a better sense of what I actually want to study. During my first semester of leadership, there was one class where we were reading an article about an anthropologist. I came into class that day extremely excited to talk about that article because I had thoroughly enjoyed reading it. But I was extremely surprised to talk to my classmates and find out that they thought it was really dry and they just didn't enjoy it. And that's when a little voice in my head went, hey, you might actually be interested in this subject. And that's what encouraged me to start taking anthropology classes, which I've thoroughly enjoyed so far. During the course of my leadership studies, I also had to write papers and do presentations on leaders that I admired. I ended up choosing Malala Yousafzai, part of which was learning how to pronounce her name, and Ralph Waldo Emerson. I remember doing research about Malala, and everything I read about her just took my breath away. In 11th grade, we had this section in my English class that was all about transcendentalism, and we all just hated it, to the point where it became the butt of a joke and a satirical video I made about things that high school students don't say. But studying Emerson for this presentation made me go from transcendentalism to discovering that Emerson put my thoughts and viewpoints on life into concise words. My favorite quote now is, "Life wastes itself whilst we are preparing to live," a quote that I discovered while researching Emerson. Being in PLP also made me attend the speakers, one of which was Gary Haugen. Hagen? I don't know. And in his speech he said, to fight justice you need moral clarity, extravagant compassion, sacrificial courage, tenacious hope, and refreshing joy. And although I can't really put it into words how that changed my thinking, I still think about what he said to this day. I also learned that it's okay to drop something if it's stressing you out. Most of the time in high school, I just stuck it out with some stuff, even if it meant struggling through it and adding a bunch of stress to my life. But I learned that it's okay to leave or let go of something if it's just causing a major stress on your life, which ended up happening towards the end of the year. This isn't to say that the PLP program is really stressful or strict or it's really hard. I'm just saying it just turned out not to be for me. But it is great for a lot of students, as it's a program that continues to be a part of CNU. PLP made me try stuff that I really didn't want to do, but I did it anyway and I came out on the other side triumphant. Even though I'm still figuring it out, PLP gave me a better sense of what I was doing with this whole college thing. Obviously, CNU's doing something right with that leadership core value.